Smile on 100,000 million.
Love the jacket, Ann.
Thank you. Claire, was that just totally fun getting across that road today?
What?
Turning left?
Oh my goodness.
Some days, and if there's a car like in that first, I won't go unless it's Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Claire.
Claire. Unless it's Claire.
I just don't like to take that chance. And you can watch one more Hallmark show. Just shoot. The acting is getting so bad on those shows.
Good morning, Brian.
He's there. I just got a message. Yeah, let's go. All read everything.
Morning, how's it?
Morning.
Morning. You're losing weight.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying.
So,
I'm trying.
Good job.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Just utilizing my gym.
nice.
Yeah. I like the way my diet
We're
is.
gonna
Like,
get
I
you,
don't
we're gonna
fast.
get you all switched around too.
It's literally all you do is activity.
Clean out that area. Knock it out.
What's up? Good day. Great day.
How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good, wonderful, good, great, grand, wonderful.
How are you
Yeah.
feeling?
I feel just like I look. Tremendous. You digging? Had some big time performances last week. I'd like to recognize myself.
No snaps for that.
Start at the bottom, all right. We're gonna work our way up today. Angela Loftus, 11 policies, 12,000 AP.
Yeah.
Nelson Rodriguez, 10 policies, 9,000 AP. We got Ocho with 9 and over 7,000 real nines. Claire with 9 and about 6,500. Ann over 6,000. Elaine about 5,500.
Okay.
And we had some good perseverance lessons too last week. Anybody remember the definition of the word perseverance?
Despite obstacles.
The constant pursuit of a goal, maybe?
Despite
Despite many
obstacles.
somethings? Oh,
Constant pursuit of a goal despite many obstacles. Guys, it's a gig. You guys know it, where this right here can make you great, slow you down, trip you up, get you, yeah, a little
Sure.
on your heels, right? Ansel wasn't having that great of a week, wasn't feeling good early, and then he ended up with two policies on Friday, policy late Thursday that ended up with over 5 policies and showed that, you know, it's not about a day, right? It's not about a call. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. And Claire's a great example of that too, right? Claire in her 3rd full week just really hit a groove, right? When I say Claire was had 9 policies and 6,500 AEP, that was on 15 billables. I mean, that's efficient. That's efficient. That's smooth. That's staying on top of your biz. That's finding your groove. Now, that groove comes differently for everybody at different times and in different ways, right? So you got to stay in the game and keep going. When the call comes, there's no more training when you're in that call. Don't be looking for a lifeline on that call because you can't stop. You got to go. You got to be authoritative. You got to have the call control and do whatever you feel and you think is in the best interest of the person you on that call. Then afterwards, we can talk a little bit and figure out where and when and how and what we could do better. But it comes for different people at different times in different ways. But the only way to 100% that we know is that equation, right? The E equals R. Not always right away, but always over time, always in direct proportion. So that means you got to stay in the game, right? That means we got to keep going. And if we do, it will come. So nice week. We're right about 60,000 AEP. And that's with this size of a group, that's where we should be hitting. That's where we got to be, right? And there's a lot of, with those guys I mentioned at the top, there's a lot of room to get even more and be even better, okay? This week, we in the constant pursuit of the goal that we have to get better despite many obstacles as a group, we're going to start trying to provide you guys with some support in various ways. One of those ways is we have somebody starting who's going to be doing some data entry stuff, so just cleaning up some biz and take some commission stuff off my plate and off the plate of some folks, but also to help Angela in these first few hours of the day start to get a little bit organized on how to attack some of our backside biz for us without us having to spend a lot of time doing it. So we have the general idea of what we're trying to accomplish, right? We know the things we have to attack. We know the tools we have to attack it, but we're going to be putting that together this week. So be patient because what's going to end up happening is Angela's probably going to be asking you guys some questions on what you need, what would help, things that could make your life a little bit easier. So as we move through this, we can be putting it together to develop exactly what it looks like and be real efficient in how we're contacting backside business, whether it be from insufficient funds or a bank account error or needing an ID or not placing for whatever reason, whatever the case may be, to how we are organized in documenting it and contacting it so that you can just take a look and see, oh, okay, it's been hit this many times and that's when it's been hit and awesome, right? And we just keep you guys focused on new biz and working together to be as streamlined and as efficient as possible. But we're going to need your ideas. We're going to need your help and assistance in it. I just lost my piece. There's a lot of things we got to do, guys, to be amazing. And I talked about this once a long time ago, so I'm going to talk about it again. You guys want to be amazing. I'm assuming that everyone wants to be amazing first, right? You want to be amazing. Why not, right? So what's cool about being amazing is in order to be amazing, you got to do a lot of stuff that is not amazing. Okay? In order to be amazing, you got to do a lot of stuff that's not amazing, but is necessary. So I made a list a while back, and I just saw it again early this morning. I was like, I'm going to go over that list real quick. The things that are necessary, not amazing things, necessary things that you got to do in order to be amazing. There are things you got to do that you're not going to get a pat on the back for. The things that you got to do just because you know you got to do them because you want to be a thing. And there's some things you got to do, right, to get to be that thing. So here are a few necessary but not amazing things that will help one become amazing. Practicing. Practicing is not amazing. It is necessary. There's a lot of different things that fall into the practice category with this job. Kind of one of them. Studying, right? Studying. What is studying in this gig? I don't know. So you guys gotta. What is it? Is it just putting some time and effort mentally into a call after you were on it? Is it asking some questions? Is it listening to some calls afterwards before? Watching a couple of those videos, right? Those training videos are going to hopefully get better and better, but they're meant to be a resource for training, but also something to where you guys can come on the backside and say, let me check out that Mod 4 video again. Just refresh a little bit. Okay. Right? And just help me get a little bit sharper somewhere. Let me check out that storytelling video again. My stories are feeling a little bit, right? Showing up, you guys got that one down. Right? Showing up is a big one. You got to show up all the time, and that doesn't just mean physically in the building. That means for your client, for yourself. How do you show up? Is the best version of you coming through every time? It's necessary. Working hard. That's a self-check, right? I mean, I can get an idea who's working hard, but at the end of the day, that's your own deal. You know if you're getting after it, giving everything that you got. And I like the way we work. We got a good team as far as working goes. Asking questions. Everyone, I come up with a million questions a day. I try to find places to ask them, whether it's you guys to see what you think or just in general. The act of asking questions is a necessity, but it's not amazing. But if you ask questions, you start a dialogue that might open up to something you didn't even know, right? I like to ask Nelson little questions here and there about things because I know that it gets him thinking, which helps me get some perspective on something and sometimes helps him. Sometimes he thinks of a thing just because of the question that got asked, right? Trying, failing, trying again without judgment, necessary things. And then the last one, guys, the biggest one is probably understanding that the only thing that stays the same is change. Everything's going to be changing. And it's like that not fair, who cares biz, right? If we know for certain that a thing is going to be
Concept, I'm sorry. Because you said change is
the only thing that stays the same, but it's the only constant is change.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only constant is change, right? And if we know it, if we know that it's there, we know that it's perpetual and always going to be there, then that should be an easy thing for us to decide how we think about it. Because that's the definition of what?
Attitude.
Our attitude, right? So we get to decide how we think about whatever happens. We know that change is a constant. We know it's going to be there. So let's embrace it. Let's think about it positively. And let's look for the opportunities to be change agents, to be in front of it, to be with it, to flow like water and not try to stand there and prevent it. Because if you try to prevent change, you're going to get a whole bunch of ugly your way. And eventually, you're going to change. Eventually, you're going to, and you're going to go with it. So let's be loose. Right? Let's know what we have to do and how we get better. That the 10 things that involve zero sales talent, our attitude, the things that are necessary to be amazing. If we're doing them, we're going to flow with that change. That's going to be easy, right? And as we flow with that change, everything else gets easier. We forge the way for the people behind us, and we make it easier for the people that are up there in front of us. And we're going to make a lot of money, have a lot of fun that way, right? I know for Mo, if you guys, we're doing a lot of stuff's going on right now, and it's not going to stop. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to be more. So we all got to be on top of our game. We all want to make as much money possible. I want us to have situations where I can find new ways for us to make as much money possible, and this is the way that we get there. So, how do you come out?
Swinging.
How do you come out? No, I finished my sandwiches. How do you come out, right? How does your voice sound when you come out? What are you doing in that first few minutes? All those little things, what do they mean, right? Being aware. So let's be aware of that as we go out there today. Let's know that, hey, there's 2 or 3 policies that are out there for us today. And if we don't get them, it's us. And if we do get them, it's us. And if we don't get them, no judgment, we'll get them back. Right? You guys get it. You're with me. Yes?
Yes.
Everybody wants to make money?
Woo!
Everybody ready to have a great week?
Yes.
Claire, domination? Claire's got that fire focus in her eyes. Watch out now. Is it raining? Oh, man, I brought the rain.
No, I
It was raining before. Why you gonna rain on my parade? What other reigning metaphor? All right, let's go. Let's go. I didn't get the red memo, damn it. You guys gotta tell me when we're dressing up. I got red clothes, too. Maybe hang out for 1 second. Ashley should probably be here by now. I just want to chat you guys up real quick while these guys get going.
Kick butt today, people. Y'all are awesome.